We know, for instance, that Bach wrote, as he wrote his music down, whether he was composing or kind of copying, not that for him there was much difference. He was always tinkering and changing things, even when he was just writing out a copy of something. But he wrote 4 blobs, 4 tails, gave them beams to beam them as semiquavers, and then wrote a slur. If you look at Peter Kellner's copy, which he made for keyboard transcriptions, he does the opposite. You can see from it's super nerdy, this stuff, but you can see that Peter Kellner has written the music out and then gone later with the slurs and added them. Oh, we'll have one here. I think there's a slur here and maybe there's one here. In the way that 19th century composers tended to do, that the slurs were a kind of secondary performance indication, along with things like dynamics of, piano and crescendo and stuff like that. For Bach, they were part of the music. They were part of the primary performance indication. And we know this, by the way, because of the ink color, that, when you dip your ink, the pen in the ink, it's a bit darker for the first bit, and then it gradually runs out, and then you dip it in again. So Bach, you always see black notes and black slurs, and then they gradually fade out. With Peter Kellner, you see the opposite. You sometimes see light end of the ink kind of cycle notes with dark beginning of the ink cycle slurs. So we know he was doing them at different times.